Damn, Nate. Fucking hell. He's getting me ranting. He's getting me mad.
Yeah, I got upstate like a month ago. I was talking to fans and one of them pulled me aside and said we never met, but I swear that you know who I am. I've been through a lot. I don't know how to express it to people. Don't think that I can, but I got that Mansion CD on rotation. That's real for me, Nate. You do not understand. It's crazy for me. Kids hit me up, say they slitting their wrists on the daily. This music is more than you think. Don't book me for just entertainment. It's entertaining. Hearing these parents, they telling their kids my music is violent. You gotta be kidding me. I guess that your definition of violence in mine is something that we look at differently. How do you picture me? Want me to smile? You want me to laugh? You want me to walk in the stage with a smile on my face when I'm mad and put on a mask? For real though, I mean, what you expect from me? I'm trying to do this respectfully. They say that life is a race. I knew my problems would probably catch up eventually. I do my best to be calm. How you gonna write me and tell me you slaughter my family? That's just a glimpse of the stuff that gets said to me. These are the parts of my life that I'll never see. Woo! I am aware it's aggressive. I am not here for acceptance. I don't know what you expected, but what you expect when you walk in a therapy session.
Flip a flipping duck, man. It's already fucking giving me chills, bro. Damn, what is good? What is good? You bunch of legends. Take a hug from your homie. It's been a minute, innit? But I told you not to give up. I'm going to be back on the NF train. I'm going to keep going with this. Fucking hell. That's easy. Just the imagery on its own, I'm like, shit. You know what I mean? Shit, what is this one going to be like? And it is exactly what I thought it was going to be like. I feel like it's not loud enough. Let me turn it up ever so slightly. Oh my goodness. He's really receiving messages like that, yeah. Just for being real. And he... I don't want to go on a rant, but I'm probably going to end up going on a rant a couple of times as we pause through this. But how could you... You know, just a little handful of NF songs that I know, all he's doing is talking the truth, right? So how blinded from the truth must you be to hear it and go, oh, this is just violence. I don't want my kids listening to this. It's real reality. You know what I mean? What blindfold are you living with? You know what I'm saying? What kind of... It frustrates me a little bit. You know? People should... Fucking life's brutal, man. Life's brutal and it's hard. And if you're gonna raise your kids in this like fairy tale fantasy world that everything's like peachy and, you know, full of unicorns and rainbows, then one day they're gonna realize it's not, and it's probably gonna fuck them up even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, shelter people from certain things until they're, you know what I mean, a little bit more grown up and can maybe handle it. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fucking hell. We're a minute and a half in and I'm getting all like, I'm like speaking from up here and you know what I mean? My diaphragm is tense. Jesus. And this beat, by the way, I'm loving that choiry, like the choiriness. It just gets to me. It just speaks to my soul. Right. Anyway, like I say, it's lovely to see you guys again. It really is. I've just shaved my head today. My skin is hating me. Look at that. God, I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. Right. I hope everyone is well. I really do. If you are, or if you're not, keep your fucking head up. Stay strong. Take massive amounts of hugs and a bunch of love from me. It's lovely to see you again. Let's crack on with this fucking legend.
I am aware it's aggressive. I am not here for acceptance. I don't know what you expected, but what you expect when you walk in a therapy session. Therapy session. Therapy session. This girl at the show looked me in the face and told me her life's full of drama. Said her dad is abusive, apparently he likes to beat on her mama. I got so angry inside, I wanted to tell her to give me his number. But what you gonna do with it, right? You gonna hit him up, then he'll start hitting her harder, that's real. These kids, they come to my shows with tears in their eyes. Imagine someone looking at you and saying your music's the reason that they're alive. Sometimes I don't know how to handle it. This type of life isn't glamorous. This ain't an act for the cameras. You see me walk on these stages, but have no idea what I'm dealing with after it. I put it all in the open. This is the way that I cope with all my emotion. I'm taking pictures with thousands of people, but honestly, I feel like nobody knows me. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. How you gonna tell me my music does not have a message when I'm looking out at this crowd full of people I know are affected? I got some things in my life I know I should let them go. Let me jot it down. Let me take a mental note. I put it all on this microphone. Think about that for a minute. What is the point of this song? I'm just venting, but what you expect from a therapy session? Therapy session. Therapy session.
I feel like right now, to be real with you, I feel like he said, he felt so angry and so like, same. What a pathetic twat this dude is. You know what I mean? You just don't do that. You just don't. Like, you know what I mean? I've been pushed by shitty actions by certain people in certain situations, but I don't resort to violence. I just don't. So when people are like acting out like that, I mean, you know, there's something fucked up in their head, right? And to be, you know, I'm by no means saying that, you know, women are weak, but you just don't beat on a woman. It's just not something that you do. You know what I mean? I've always known, I've not even needed to be taught that, right? I just know that. So what kind of fucked up piece of shit dickhead, you know what I mean? If you're out there and you're one of them, fuck off. I don't want you on my channel. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just don't. You're a fucking knob, and go and really get some actual real therapy sessions going on, because you need to fucking sort your head out. You know? That made me mad. My nostrils were flaring. I could feel it. I'm like choking up a little bit. Fuck people like that, man. Sorry, you guys. But you know what I'm trying to say, innit? You know? I know for sure that there's some women out there that could kick my fucking head in, right? But it's not the ones that these weak, sad little men go after, is it? It's the ones that they feel like they're dominant over, the ones that they feel like they're stronger than and bigger than and shit like that. And that's where they take out all their frustration by beating on somebody that you're supposed to care for, that you're supposed to love. You know what I'm saying? Like to this day, right? Once I was watching like something with I was watching like, I think a Monty Python or something, and we were laying in bed and I leant forward, right? A little story time for you. You can hear my voice is going. And I went like this, like put my arms up like this to readjust, right as my missus leant forward, and my elbow like caught her in the cheek / eye. And to this day, I feel this gut-wrenching guilt of like, and it was a complete freak accident. I put my arm back as she leant forward. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I still give it. I'm like, babe, I'm so sorry about that. I really am. I feel awful about it still. And like, to go and intentionally do something like that to anyone, I can't fathom. But to somebody that you're supposed to care about, to somebody that you've made this this bond with, that you're supposed to care for, that you're supposed to love, that you're supposed to look after as much as you can. I can't fucking fathom it. I can't fathom it, and I think that's why it makes me so angry. You know what I mean? It makes me so angry because if you put them in a room with a dude that's the same size as them, I bet their attitude is completely fucking different then, innit? Because they're a sad, pathetic little twat. It's just that simple. It's just that fucking simple. I said it. I fucking said it. You know what I mean? And like I say, if you're one of them, fuck off. I really don't want you on my channel. You're a fucking disgrace and you need to get your head sorted out. It's just that simple. Damn, Nate. Fucking hell. He's getting me ranting. He's getting me mad. Right. Motorbike. Just about to. Let me just wait for this. This guy driving his motorbike past. And we'll crack on. Fucking loud ass, being ass, fucking. Also, I'm so sorry to pause it so quickly again. I'll go 5 seconds back. I love, again, first of all, I love his t-shirt. I love how long this, I like that long style of t-shirt. I'm just too short to wear stuff like that. I'd have little tiny legs poking out the bottom. I'd look like a proper fucking idiot wearing it, but it really suits Nate. But I love, again, that he's not afraid to be like, this is who I am. This is how I feel. This is what I go through. I just freaking hate you guys. Sorry. After all that rant just now, I'm fucking beating you up. What the fuck? I love that. I love it. I love that he's allowing his vulnerability to come out. You know what I mean? And big up yourselves. It's like a lot of you say that to me as well, you know? And I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much because I get so nervous to put ones out, you know, where I'm crying or getting mad. Like already I'm like, for fuck's sake, I've gone on a bit of a rant there. And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to put it out. You know what I'm saying? And I see what you're saying. When it's not me, I'm like, I appreciate the vulnerability. I appreciate you showing that side of you because it's like, it makes it okay for me to do that. You know what I mean? I love that about Nate. All right. Sorry, we'll crack on now for real.
What you think about me? That doesn't worry me. I know I handle some things immaturely. I know that I need to grow in maturity. I ain't gonna walk on these stages in front of these people and act like I live my life perfectly. That doesn't work for me. Christian is not the definition of what perfect means. Woo! I ain't the type to be quiet. I ain't gonna sit here in silence if I wouldn't say what I say to your face. And I promise you I wouldn't say it in private. I am not lying. People go off on my page and I'm trying to quit the replying, but this is ridiculous. I'm passionate, man. I really mean what I'm writing. You want me to keep it 100? Okay, I'll keep it 100. I see a whole lot of talking on socials, but honestly, I don't see nothing in public. I kinda love it, yeah. Why don't you write us some happy raps? That would be awesome. All of your music is moody and dark, nay. Don't get me started. You wanna know what it's like if you met me in person? Listen to my verses. This music is not just for people who sit in the pews and pray at the churches. Nah, I've been rejected. I don't expect everyone to respect it. I don't expect you to get my perspective, but what you expect from a therapy session?
I mean, I think sometimes people, they confuse what I'm doing. I write about life, I write about things that I'm actually dealing with. Something that I'm actually experiencing. This is real for me. Like, this is something that personally helps me as well. I'm not confused about who gave me the gift. God gave me the gift and he gave me the ability to do this, and he also gave me this as an outlet. And that's what music is for me. When I feel something, whether it's anger, it's a passion about something, a frustration, like this is where I go. That's the whole NF Real music thing, man. This is real for me. I need this. This is a therapy for me.
For real. For fucking real. Why would you say... Why? Why would you say that to anyone? Fuck you now. I got neck chills right now, bro. That was no shit. I'm wound up. I'm fucking wound up. I'm like, I love what he's talking about. I love what he's talking about. I really, really do. And again, it's Nate being Nate. You know what I mean? But I get so fucking, you just, when you just want to shake someone and slap it out of them. But I'm also not, I'm under no impression that people are born that way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, nobody's born that way. People go through their shit and people are formed into these ways of being. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad, man. And then because of that, because of the shit that they've gone through, they don't know how to handle it. It manifests itself in these ways, in the ways that it does. You know what I'm saying? The way that they lash out at people and the way that they handle all this internal shit. And it's no good for anybody around them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, when I say like, fuck off, I don't want you on my channel, that's true as fuck. But it doesn't mean that I don't see that there's potential in, you know, the majority of people. I don't like to think of people as a lost cause. You know what I mean? I think if people go and get the right help, if they give the right time to themselves, whether that be therapy or you know, whatever, like from when, okay, another little story time to, for a lot of you that might not know, when I was 30, like maybe a week before I turned 30, I tried to shuffle off this mortal coil, to quote, you know, Will.I.am Shakespeare, and being unsuccessful was the greatest thing ever. I'm so glad that I didn't manage to do that, because I spent the next, I mean, I'm still working on myself, but I've spent the last 7 years since then figuring myself out and finding out what it was that pushed me to that point, and changing things about me that I didn't like, which is in turn, it's manifested itself in better behaviors, in better ways of dealing with like strife and anguish and pain and, you know, all the shit that comes with just real life. You know, we all, was it Rob Delaney that said, if you're born on planet Earth, you're going to go through pain and you're going to experience things that you don't want to experience. And it's true. There's no avoiding it. You're going to go through shit. You're going to go through shit no matter what. Sorry. You're going to go through shit no matter what. And those feelings are okay. It's how you handle those feelings. It's how you manage them. It's how you put yourself onto the other side of those feelings that is important. You know what I'm saying? That's life, man. Damn, dude. So glad I've got 3 charged bangers to listen to after this, because it's late at night and I don't want to be going to bed in this mood. But he's right. He's absolutely right in that he's not, you know, people might say, oh, all of your raps are like this and they sound like this, and why don't you make some happy stuff? And it's like, but if that's what you want, you go and do it. You know what I mean? You probably can't. If you're lashing out at somebody like that, you can't sit down and write something that's joyous and happy because you don't feel it inside. You're lashing out at somebody because you're hurting, because you're going through some shit, right? And it's not anybody's fault. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, it's somebody's fault, right? There is an issue there. Like I say, nobody's born that way. We go through shit and it makes us who we are. But it's how you handle that shit. It's how you put yourself through it. It's the way that you carry yourself through the darkness to eventually end up in the light. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know what I'm saying. Damn, this one's fucking done a little bit of a number on me. I was like a bit pissed off, and then I'm getting upset about thinking about shit, and you know what I mean? But like I say, I've spent since just before my 30th birthday, I've spent a lot of time working on myself and working on the way that I handle things, the way that I interact with people, the way that I manage, you know, good times and bad, both dark and light. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see anything negative coming from that. You know, if I make myself better, just bit by bit by bit, right? Better, right? It's all relative, you know what I mean? There's people out there that absolutely hate me, and I know that. You know, there's someone that comes through, and it has to be the same person. There's somebody that comes through on every one of my YouTube videos, and they drop a dislike. They probably don't even watch it. They just come in, dislike it, and fuck off. And it's like, that's fine. If that makes you feel better, that's great. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the problem there. You know, all I'm trying to be is just as happy and joyous and spreading as much love as possible, because the world's got enough hate, bro. The world has got enough hate. We don't need more people spreading more hate. We just don't. You know? And I'm finding that the more I work on myself and the more I put into me, the more good things are coming from the world. The universe will give what it receives. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting shit energy out there, if you're being a piece of crap, you're going to get shit energy back. And you're going to start interacting with other pieces of crap. You know? If you want to be surrounded by good, be good. You know? Be a good person and good things will happen to you. To quote Sassy the Sasquatch, big up Jared Wright, big up the Big Les Show. But it's true, you know? If you're a good person, good things will manifest. You know what I'm saying? If you're truly, you can't be one of these fake, like he said, if I'm not going to say it to your face, I won't say it in private. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a fake in the public, but a piece of shit behind the scenes, because the universe knows, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've said before, I'm not a religious person. You know, I don't believe in God, but I don't disbelieve either. But at the same time, I just don't know. You know what I mean? I'm sort of just an observer at this point, right? And big up yourselves. If you've got faith in whatever it is that you've got faith in, whoever it might be, whatever it might be, I hope you find happiness there. I really, really do. I hope you find a good path to be a good person so that you can get good shit back. You know what I mean? I really do. Oh, flipping hell, Nate. What are you doing to me, bro? That was a good song. That was a good song. And aside from all the waffling and stuff like that, right, I'm not outroing yet, for those that know my outro. The beat was a fucking banger. Again, it's got some choir in it. It's going like, bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong. Son. And I'm noticing that the is like a Nate thing. That's what he does. You know what I mean? It's in like most of his songs. I like that. It's a little trademark of his. I'm a big fan. I'm an absolute big fan. And the more I listen to Nate, the more of a fan I become of him and his music and the way that he just talks real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel him because it's the same here. If I come here and I know I'm talking to you lot, it's a bit of therapy for me as well, being able to get this out, like having a bit of a rant today. My fucking light is dying. Having a bit of a rant today. Oh yeah, that's not getting any brighter. It really helps. It helps to get out some frustrations I might be feeling, or like, you know, say I've had a bit of a shit day and I come and record something that's like a bit more upbeat and stuff like that. It completely turns my mood around, and I know I'm talking to the homies. I'm talking to good people, and it's proper nice. It really is, and I appreciate you all so fucking much. And like I say, whether you're feeling good, whether you're feeling shitty, any of that, especially if you're feeling shitty, please take some love. Please take some love. Know that somebody out here really does give a shit about you. Like, truly. I appreciate you so much for being here. And keep fucking pushing. Keep pushing, because there is no darkness without light. You know what I'm saying? And the light can always eliminate the darkness, but the darkness can never do the same back. It can't be dark enough to extinguish your flame. It just can't. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then a strong wind might come and blow it out, but, you know, light it back up again. Keep working until that flame is lit, because the darkness will go away. Keep pushing, keep being strong, keep your heads up. I believe in you. I really do. Sorry, man. It's a tearjerker, this. It's like really playing in my, you know what I mean? Playing on my muscles. Right, you guys. Thank you. I'm sorry for waffling your ears off, but that got me all riled up. It really did. Like in like a few different ways. I was pissed and I was a bit angry and thinking about, like, you know, the pieces of shit. And like I really do mean that. I don't want you around. I want come back when you've sorted yourself out. You know what I'm saying? If I can do it, little old me, you know, it might have taken almost a decade to this point. If I can do it, you can do it. If you feel like, fucking hell, I'm not liking the way life's going, you know, start looking inward. I was always blaming all these outside sources. It must be this, it must be this, it must be that, it must be that. Then I started working on myself. And this went away, and this went away, and this went away. And it was replaced with this is good, this is good, this is nice. This is a nice, lovely person that I've just met. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time, I've never been happier. I've never been in a better spot in life. And I think a lot of it comes down to the hard work that I've put into myself. I truly do. I really, really, truly do. If you'd have known me fucking 5 years ago, I was a completely different person. I was angry at the world. I was pissed off every day. I was fucking just a miserable dickhead. You know what I'm saying? I really was. Anyway, right. I am going to shut up though. Thank you guys again for being here. And like I say, keep your heads up. Stay strong. I fucking have every faith in you. I truly do. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to shut up. Big love. All my links, by the way, are below. If you want to become part of the extended Chief family, our community is wonderful. It's a bunch of wonderful, lovely, warm, welcoming, caring, kind human beings. So with that being said, shout out to you, my Discordians and my Twitch folk, my patrons and my elite. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for holding my hand through everything that you've held my hand through. Thank you for guiding me through a lot of the shit that I've been trying to get rid of. Like, you really don't know how much you mean to me. You really don't. There are no words. Thank you, my friends. But aside from all the waffle, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome. You really are. And you are righteous. And I really do want to see you in the next one, which won't be as long next time. Peace and love, my friends.